Welcome. In this video series, I'm going to interpret the tarot from a Christian point of view. I use the cards myself as a devotional aid to enhance my spiritual practice, not for divination. The cards will probably only resonate with those of you who have a grounding in Scripture. My hope is that these videos will help you to understand the cards in such a way that they'll serve as a tool for reflection on your path to spiritual maturity. Some of you may have had your cards read or seen videos of tarot readings, so you might be familiar with the modern interpretations. You may have been taught that tarot is a dangerous heresy akin to witchcraft. So you might be surprised to learn that the tarot actually has its roots in Christianity, and that the cards have a deeply spiritual Christian meaning. Examined in the light of history and of Scripture, the cards convey quite a different message than that which modern readers usually interpret. Tarot was a card game that came about around the 16th century in a place and time where the church were the powers that be. And most people were taught Christian doctrine from an early age. So the illustrations on tarot cards are rich with spiritual meaning. Tarot is an allegory of the gospel message, portrayed as the fool's journey, in a similar way to the journey of Christian in the book Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. The cards were never intended for divination. It was a game, something like a modern board game, but with a Christian theme. The predecessor of modern playing cards, they also were used as a devotional aid and to illustrate spiritual truths, especially to those who were illiterate, which was most of the population back then. Because most people in 16th century Italy received religious instruction such as the catechism, the meanings of the cards were familiar themes and the symbols and archetypes were easily understood. So there are usually 78 cards in a modern deck, and they're divided into major and minor arcana. Originally, the decks only contained the major cards. Some cards also have astrological and numerical significance, but for the purposes of this study, I'll focus mainly on the religious symbolism, commonly illustrated in the Rider-Waite version. From its name, tarot, derived from the word tarachi, which means triumph or to overcome, we can derive the object of the game, which describes the sanctification process. We can find reference to this in chapter 2 of Revelation. So what was once common knowledge among the faithful of the Middle Ages, its meaning has been obscured over the centuries. So in these videos, I hope to shed light on this beautiful story of faith and redemption. Thank you.